The keyhole was huge.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Shagdog.
I'm Jammer. We are the Spitter Swallow Beer Review.
Spitter Swallow. I lost my flip flop. Oh, there
it is. I really don't know how to pronounce this, Shagdog. I mean, it's Aecht.
Yeah, maybe Aecht.
Schlenkerla Rauchbier.
Schlenkerla Rauchbier.
Maerzen, Brauerei, Heller, Bamberg.
Yeah. So Beer Advocate classifies it as a Rauchbier or whatever, which is old German style beer, 1500 direct Franconia, town of Bamberg, typically dark amber color. Maybe the Märzen derived from this one. I don't know. Okay.
But says here, Aecht original.
Yeah.
Schlenkerla Märzen Smokebeer, considered the classic example in the category, has been brewed for centuries in baroque town of Bamberg in Franconia, Bavaria, Germany. Following the most ancient malting traditions, all its select barley malts are kilned over a fire of beech wood logs at the Schlenkerla maltings, brewed in a classic copper vessels and matured for months in 14th century cellars. Aecht Schlenkerla Rauchbier is a truly unique smoky beer experience. As one of the last traditionally made smoke beers, Aecht Schlenkerla Rauchbier is a passenger in the arc of taste by slow food.
Yeah, it gets a 92 by Beer Advocate. It's considered a Rauchbier, and it's year-round by Brauerei Heller-Trum Schlenkerla.
There's the cap for all you cap pervs out.
When I popped the cap off, I could smell the smokiness. I won't like this one.
I don't mind it.
I think we did this one before. I didn't like it.
You never did it.
We never did this one. It looks familiar.
I've done it, but you never did it.
How do you know?
Me and Biker B did it.
Are you sure?
We were at the Anchor Bar.
Yeah.
And you were called away, unfortunately, by some bad news.
All right.
And we took over, and you didn't get the chance to get to the smoke beers. Now, to me, I don't mind it. The more I drink it, the more it grew on me. But as you can tell by the darkness, that's a real dark, ruby, dark garnet type red amber color, you know.
Almost black.
Yeah. And it's got a beige head. It's got the smokiness. I mean, if you talk about the typical barbecue, you're at a barbecue and you smell them cooking your meat.
Yeah.
That's the smell I get in the barbecue.
Like smoked pork.
Yeah. To me, it's a nice smokiness.
That smells good. It smells like a good, like, wow, this restaurant's pretty good.
I smell the malts in there and a little sweetness. But the smokiness kind of overpowers everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you agree with that, Shag.
I agree with that. That's the most I'm getting is the
prevalent. Yeah.
I mean, wood, smoky, porky. Like if you're smoking pork, that's what you get.
Yeah. I mean, the smoke is it's strong, but it's not, so overpowering, but it is kind of blocking some of the smells of the other. The malt I picked up a little bit.
Yeah, like the it's like you're smoking. It's like you're smoking some meat there. Like that's a smoker. Why is that?
Or sitting by a campfire with.
Yeah, something. I mean, it smells like you're getting ready to eat something good.
Well, this is actually a great beer to have during the Falltoberfest. We're getting into that kind of mood, that setting of, fall, winter, the fire, cold, chilly weather,
Right. When you burn buildings, not only because you're angry, but because you want to get warm.
Yeah. Let's drink. Cheers, Shagdog.
Cheers, Jammer. Wow. That was really weird.
At Mr. Dunderbox, you would see these all the time. They had every variety.
Oh, really?
And we saw them there all the time. We'd walk into the Mr. Dunderbox. I seen them there all the time.
You talk about the different variety by that brand?
Yeah, the same brand and different smoke beers.
Ooh. Yeah, they do have a couple: Fasten Beer, Hell's, Lager Beer, Krausen, Rock Beer, Hansla, Rock Beer, Urbach, Rock Beer, Weizen, and this one.
I mean, I could pick up the maltiness there, but it's kind of at the back. There's a little bitter. It's a lot of smoky. It's tasty, but a lot of smoky. There's some hops in there. I can taste it, you know. It's pretty smooth tasting beer.
To me, it's mostly smoke. I mean, I could maybe a little bit of hops I could pick up, and a little bit of maybe caramel breadiness.
Yeah, a little caramel there, breadiness. Swirl it around in your mouth and then swallow and then take another sip.
I mean, it's mostly smoky. It tastes like I'm drinking a barbecue.
You're not doing it.
I did it.
Swirl it around in your mouth good. Swallow. Take another sip.
That doesn't help me.
And swallow. Yeah, it does.
I just want to puke more. Mostly smoky. I would never buy this myself, actually. I don't. If I want smokiness like this, I'd just go to a barbecue shop. Have some
barbecue shop.
Barbecue restaurant. Have some pork, smoked pork.
This one here, it just, to me, it has the hops. It has the malts in there. It's pretty smooth. It's got the sweetness. It's got the Märzen quality in there along with it, you know. But the smoky is there, and it's all the way through. It's not just at the beginning. It's at the middle and the end, too.
It tastes like they took some beer and then they took some leftover meat, liquefied it or something, put it in a drink. That's what it tastes like. Smoked meat. They liquefied it.
Now, here's my question, Shagdog. If you were sitting by a campfire drinking this, would you even notice it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Would you notice? Because you're already smelling it to begin with.
I think I'd notice the taste still, though. I mean, at first, maybe not. Maybe I'm just smelling the smoke from the fire or something, you know. After a while, I'd be like, man, this beer. Yeah, I think I would notice it after a while.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know. Here, have this Guinness. Okay. Yeah, tastes smoky. Must be the fire.
If Guinness would actually incorporate a little bit of peat, the smokiness from the peat for the whiskeys and stuff that Scotland does,
yeah,
I think that would be really good. Not really powerfully smoky flavor, but just a little hint at it.
Do they do a little bit of that in some whiskeys, or?
And the whiskeys, and the Scotch whiskey, they use the peat. They smoke they have the smokiness from the peat, you know, the bogs.
Yeah.
And American whiskey, they have the they call it carbon, whatever, coal filtered, whatever, coal filtered, some carbon filtered or whatever. They use that instead. And whiskey from Ireland, it doesn't have that kind of smokiness to it. It's more mellow.
Wow.
Make sure you drink up though, and pour the rest in your.
I got the whole glass in there already. Look.
No. Oh, you did, huh? Oh, wow. I didn't. I had to.
Yeah, well, I did it because I was like, well, I might as well put the rest in there because I know someone's going to say something.
Yeah, you know it. Unless you poured it out on me without me seeing.
Which I did it because I figured you already did yours, so I figured, well, I better catch up, yeah.
Now, this is a heavy glass bottle. This is not a light bottle.
All right, you want this one back?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having that one.
All right, I'll save that one. I think I threw the rest out already, but
it's fine. That one right there, and it's a good size too. It's a pint, 9 ounces.
Yeah, I wish they recycled here in Florida like they do up in New York and other states. Forcefully.
That's a pint, 0.9 ounces.
Pints, 9 ounces. So that's 25 ounces.
No, that says 0.9 ounces. So it's almost 17.
1 pint and 0.9. Okay, 0.9. So yeah, that's almost 17. Yeah. Yeah, up in New York, man, they freak it, man. When that time I was there and I was about to throw a beer bottle in the trash, my cousins freaked out. They're like, "What are you doing?" Yeah, I mean, but in Florida, you just throw. I mean, but here they do recycle that shit. But at the trash places, they got people who work and they actually pull glass out, whatever, aluminum.
The problem is most of it gets shipped right over to China or to the Philippines. Well, drink up, Shagdog. I'm halfway done.
Jammer, I tell you what. Well, I'll drink up when this beer is empty.
Well, you know what? Beer. It's in there.
You know, it is in there, and it's got to get in here eventually.
Yeah, so go to it. This is a product of Germany.
It's very smoky.
Bamberg is the other.
Hey, did we grade it? I don't think
we didn't.
Let's grade it.
17 minutes in, and now we're grading it.
Yeah, hey, at least it's not 20.
I mean, I like it. It isn't something I could buy every day and drink every day.
All right.
I don't mind it.
I could probably do something smaller than what this bottle is, maybe. A little pony bottle.
I do like it. And the more I drink of it, right now, the smokiness doesn't seem that powerful. I'm picking more of the sweetness up now. Picking more of the malts.
I just don't like it.
I'm picking up the bitterness, the breadiness as I'm drinking it.
It gets a 90.
And I would actually, and this is the crazy thing.
92.
Huh?
Yeah. The 92 on Beer Advocate, yeah.
This is the crazy thing. I was leaning towards a B+, A- type of area.
Yeah. Where are you going?
I think I'm going to end up with the B+.
I thought you were going to go A+ there for a second. B+, whatever area, though. Guess what? I'm going to go A+.
I'll go with the A-.
A-.
I think there's enough there to push it into the low A.
Oh, okay. I like the smokiness taste of it, but for a beer, I don't know, I'm getting a headache, I think, from this.
You're a purist.
I'm Catholic.
You like your lagers. You like your regular pure beer. You know, Maerzen.
Yeah.
There's only a couple of Maarzens you really, truly like.
Yeah, there's a couple.
And same thing with Pilsners.
I like the best one.
Shagdog.
I mean, this ain't bad. Don't get me wrong. It's got a smoky taste. I don't know what their other smoky. Thanks, Jammer. I don't know what their other smoky beers taste like. It's smoky. It tastes like if I went to a local barbecue place, I'm like, yeah, give me that. You know what? I feel like having a smoky beer to go with that smoky pork. Give me that. It's really weird. It's weird.
I bet you 1,000,001. If you were having smoky barbecue with this and you were drinking and
Yeah.
eat. I bet you this beer would be awesome with food. Barbecue food.
I don't know. I think it's too much.
Oh, how about not barbecue food that you
I don't
would
want-
like to have barbecue food?
I don't want to drink my smoked pork.
You hear me?
I like the pork, but not
How about if you like the pork and you really would like to have smoked it, but you couldn't? And so you drink this beer and you eat some of the pork.
Can you
Oh
smoke
my God. It would taste like smoked pork.
If I wrap some pork around a big joint,
No, I'm talking about taking pork and eating it while you're drinking that beer.
I don't know, Jim. I'm going to give this a C plus. It's the smokiness. It tastes good, but I just cannot fathom drinking a whole bottle of this stuff.
And you know what? The funny thing is, you will do it here.
Well, I have to.
Yeah. And the funny thing also is I didn't expect anything less from you on that one. I knew you were going to do that.
Do what?
Give it like a C plus type of area.
Well, I mean, it tastes good. I mean, don't get me wrong.
And the reason why I say that is because when I bought the beer the first time and I thought you were going to drink it, I said, well, this is going to be funny because he's not going to like it. It's smoked. Then I bought it again and I'm like, hey, let's get this beer. Let's do it. We've never done it before. Let's go ahead and do it. I mean, you've never done it before. And I was like, I told you from the very beginning, it's smoky.
Yeah, we should. Well, we've done a couple other smoke type beers, but they weren't this smoky.
Remember, I told you when I gave you the beer, I said, well, if we do this, I'm going to tell you right now, it's smoky. Yeah, it's very smoky.
Anyhow,
It's an oddball one. It's going to grow on you, but it's oddball.
yeah, I'm going to give it a straight up C and a swallow.
I thought you said C plus.
Yeah, C, regular C.
Okay.
It's something I wouldn't buy. I mean, it's nice if I had the little what do you call that when you go in those beer places? They give you a little shot of Aecht beer.
Taste the flight.
The flight, yeah, that'd be okay with that. But as far as a big glass of this shit, I wouldn't. Yeah, I'll be all right with a flight.
Like I said, I could drink it. I wouldn't buy it every day. I wouldn't. It's not something I could do that. A regular basis, drink this beer? No. Do I think that it should still exist and should be preserved?
The top part, can you read it?
Dem Bayer Sherry Reinheitsgebot.
That's pretty Grabotas.
Yeah. So it's following the Reinheitsgebot.
Apparently. Yeah. I like some German beers.
I surprised you. You didn't know that it said that, did you?
What's that?
Reinheitsgebot.
Well, I couldn't read that shit. More in there? Oh, okay.
You couldn't read it because of the calligraphy.
Yeah. And plus it's small. I need glasses.
Yes, you do.
My eyes are getting bad the last couple of years.
Too much of that caused you to
No,
go.
I'm thinking it's too less.
Just
I haven't
like
been doing
your
it.
mom said, you'll go blind if you keep playing with
That's
it.
a lie. I've been doing it less and I'm going blind.
Well, maybe you need to do it more.
I can't. That's just
And
how
you'll
it
gain
is.
your sight.
I used to do it like every day. Now I do it like 2 or 3 times a week. You know, it's weird.
Mm-hmm. Well, this beer to me is.
Isn't it weird how you hit that point when you're like 12 or 13 years old? You can do it like 5, 6, 7, 8 times a day. And then you kind of, over the years, all the way up to your 50, you kind of slowly dwindle down to 3 times a week, twice a week, once a week.
This beer here is something that I don't want to see not exist. I like the idea that it exists. I like the beer. Do I like it all the time? No. And the great
it actually tastes like real meat. If you liquefy some,
I don't know where you're getting the meat because there's no meat flavor there.
I know there's no meat, but if you liquefy some smoked pork, like really good smoked pork, this is what it would taste like.
No, because it'd have pork in it and it would have a pork flavor.
Well, mostly smoked.
This is smoky.
All right, pretend you scrape the smoke off that pork. This is what it is.
Oh, golly. Anyway, the good thing is there's enough people out there in the world to buy this beer and keep them in business in order for it to still exist.
Yeah, apparently there's people in America who buy it too, who keep them importing it, probably.
Shagdog. You see, I'm changing it.
Who's America?
I'm changing it.
You're changing the game?
Yeah, I'm not going to do whatever that name was again.
What was it? Oh, Jammer?
You burp.
Jammer.
Yeah.
I say Jammer enough.
What's his name? I forget.
Can I say it like, what's her name? Burping. Jammer.
You know, what was that guy's name? Rugby. Yeah. You know the thing.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I'm going to stop saying rugby. And from now on, it's going to be Shagdog.
Hey, if you don't say Shagdog, then you're not rugby.
That's right. You're not rugby enough.
I'll start doing Jammer. I'll try. I've been doing rugby for years, so it's going to be hard.
That's why we need to just break away.
People thought I was crazy. I'd be out in public. I'd burp. I'd be like, rugby. They're like, huh? I'm like, oh, it's a beer YouTube thing.
You know Marvin Chester Stone?
No, I don't know.
He invented the straw.
Wow.
And you know what the biggest improvement of the straw was?
The paper around it.
The biggest improvement of the straw was making it bendable.
Huh?
And Joseph B. Friedman invented that.
Who invented the crazy straw?
I have no clue.
Remember the crazy straw though, with the swirls in it? I always wanted them when I was a kid. They had commercials for them. I never had a fucking crazy straw when I was a kid. I was probably about 12 years old by the time I actually finally used the crazy straw, and it wasn't that crazy by that time. I'm like,
Yeah, I know. Like most things.
Yeah, I mean, that was a glutton for me when I was a kid. Oh, Mom, I want this for Christmas. Oh, okay, yeah, whatever. I get that shit like 3 years later. I didn't get that. Then I get it 3 years later. I'm like, I didn't want this. It was 3 years ago.
Well, she put it in her mommy bank, and when she went out, she remembered, hey, he wanted that. There it is.
Yeah. The best one was I wanted Pyromania for Christmas. I think my brothers wanted Pyromania too. Well, Sean got Def Leppard On Through the Night tape. I got Def Leppard High and Dry. And Patrick, or Diddy, got Black Sabbath Born Again. And we're like, Black Sabbath? What the They had a song on there, Born Again. It was like a little baby demon on the cover. Like a song called Digital Bitch. And here's Pat. Diddy's like 11 years old, you know.
You know why they probably got it? Y'all got what you got? Is that was all that she could find.
Yeah, or they're on set. Well, here's the Pyro. Oh, I'm not paying $10 for Pyromania. Oh, High and Dry and On Through the Night. That's $5. You know, probably what happened.
Personally, as a parent, I would turn around and say, you know what? I'll buy the $11 gift, but I'm giving it to all three of them.
Yeah. Well,
I would put Shagdog, Sean, Diddy from Sam.
Hey, look at this. You could have bought one Pyromania and 2 blank tapes and recorded it onto the 2 other tapes. And like, there you go.
Yeah. That's what I would do.
But I'm kind of glad because I probably would have never been exposed to High and Dry or On Through the Night because my brother had the On Through the Night. I didn't like the On Through the Night too much, but the High and Dry one I liked. So,
how much further you got? Drink it up.
I'm empty.
No, you're not. Come on, drink it. Let's move on.
Come on.
Let's move on.
It's hard to get through the smoky German forest during World War II.
Oh, come on. Body's burning. You can take it. Drink it like it's a human being. Milk it good.
I am milking it. Trying to milk it.
Wow. Hello.
Oh, Justice Ginsburg just died, Jammer.
That woman?
That the old Democratic lady.
Well, she's
We'll
been
get another Republican in there.
She's been on death's bed.
Damn, that's wrong for me. God bless her. So I'm sorry to hear that. Don't have enough time for what?
Because the election is in November, so they're going to push down whatever they want.
Exactly.
But he can still push it.
Well, they can push, but they don't mean they'll get the person in there.
Well, he's going to get elected anyhow, so it don't fucking matter. Keep pushing it until November, December.
Well,
that lady is bound to die. Yeah, she was sick. Some problems.
She should have retired 50 years ago.
They should have a limit on that shit anyhow, like 75, 80 years old. I'm sorry, but that's a little bit too old to be judging people's lives.
I think you're far out of touch when you're judging it like that.
80 years old, judging what you think is right and wrong. Look at you and me now judging people in their 20s.
How old was she?
I'm sure she's in her late 80s. Let's look. I got it.
All right, go for it.
I'll get it.
Joseph, whatever.
Joseph?
Joyce.
Oh, okay. I got all this shit up. There it is. Justice Ginsburg, Wikipedia.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
That's it. She was born in 19...
87 years old.
Yeah, born in 33, yeah.
87.
And I got nothing against her. I mean, she's probably been through a lot of shit.
Let me tell you right now, 87 years old, she's not that bright.
I'm just saying, when you get to a certain point, when you're old, whether you have dementia or not or anything, you're slow on some things. You're not all there. You know, look at me. I'm almost 50.
Here's the thing. I say you're probably okay up until 70,
mid 70s at the most. 70, even some people in their 70s, mid 60s, some people, you have to get some type of test done. There's got to be some tests.
Like I was saying, mid 70s, 74.
Yeah, because there's some, like you said, there's people mid 60s that are not there totally, you know?
Yeah. I mean, but after the 74, I mean, just like there's an age limit on how young you could be to become it, there should be an age limit on how old you can be.
Right, you can't vote till you're 18. Well, maybe you shouldn't be in office after the age of 75 or 70 or something. Yeah, that's what I think. Joe Biden. I think Joe Biden's too old. What was he, 77 or some shit?
Unless you have a test proving that you're like super sharp.
Yeah, you are as sharp as a 50-year-old, 55-year-old, or whatever.
Yeah. You have the cognitive abilities.
That's it. That's what I'm talking about. Cognitive.
Yeah. How much more you got of that?
Hey, you know what? I'm going to use my cognitive ability and suggest that I have about that much.
That's what she said.
After I put the 10 in her, she said she needed that much more. Should imagine get Trump in for another 4 years, a couple more Democrats die off in the Supreme Court. Be good to go.
Yeah.
I didn't think she was going to last long. And I don't think they should last. Why would you want to die while you're in that type of position?
My thing is this. Why don't these people, you can't tell me they think they're making that much of a difference. They're contributing that much that they feel they need to be in office even after they hit a certain age.
85 years old, 88.
You got enough money, you know.
Yeah,
Why
if you
don't
want
you want to live your life and go do things?
to go retire, you can still be a judge. Go move to some small town and like my cousin Vinny type town. Be a small judge in a town like that. You have one case a month.
I don't understand. And the spouse died in 2010, so she's lasted 10 years after the spouse did.
Yeah. Who's her spouse's name?
Martin D. Ginsburg.
Poor guy. She's from Brooklyn, New York. She was born in Brooklyn, New York. Died in Washington. Cornell University, Columbia. She went to Ivy League schools.
Like I was saying, I mean, once you get to a certain age,
Yeah.
I mean, why is Pelosi still in office? You can't tell me that she thinks that she's doing this great thing, that she's fighting for this wonderful. No, I can tell you why she's in office. Because the puppet masters won't let her leave office. I spent too much money getting you into that office. You're not leaving until I'm done using you.
Yeah. But I think she's going to lose eventually or die.
Yeah.
She's very, when you listen to her, I mean, she's another one. It's like, oh, she's too old. Get out of there. Oh, is right. That shit might come back up. Ugh. Rugby jammer. Jammer. It's gonna be hard to change that. I think we should name someone else. You know what? Every time we burp, Jammer fan.
Jammer fan?
How about that?
All right. Every time we burp, we'll do Jammer fan. Any comments already?
There is.
We got Red J Beer Rod J.
What's up, guys? Nice brewery choice. I didn't choose this one.
Yeah, I did. And thanks, Rod. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching too, guys.
Yeah. And thanks for whoever else is watching. You can comment also, sir, ma'am, whatever you might be, he, she.
Yeah. Well, Rod's most likely a man.
Oh, I'm talking about the other person viewing. There's two viewers. And so the other he, she wants to.
Them, they, there.
Them, they, it, whatever they want to be referred to. Sir, ma'am. I am not a sir. I am a ma'am.
I'm not getting into all that crap.
I love it. It's great drama.
I'm just let live and
people are crazy.
Just live.
People are fucking crazy.
Hey, I treat you right. You treat me right. Hey, let's live peaceful.
That's an old saying, Jammer. I scratch your back, you scratch mine. Right? That's how you get along. You scratch each other's backs, apparently. That's the old 70s saying there. So.
70s, you sure?
I don't know. But you just scratch each other's back and everything will be okay.
All right. Drink that last little bit. Let's move on.
I don't have it a little bit. I drank it already.
That's glass from before.
No, that's the glass. Okay, I got a little tiny drop in there.
Okay, there you go. Drink up.
Jesus Christ.
But to me, I don't mind that smokiness that much. It's just I couldn't do it all the time.
Yeah.
And if you had a 12-ounce can, you probably could drink it with no problem. But because you had a pint.
I did a pony. on that one. Or a little, like we said, they give you different tastes of every kind of beer. Yeah, flight. Yeah.
Yeah, you know the thing.
You know what I'm saying. Just I'm not a big smoke. I like beer. I don't like if I want smoky, I'll go down to where my brother works.
Yeah.
But it was good. I admit, it was
doing.
definitely good.
We're running into the range of beers right now.
We only got one Oktoberfest left. I got a pumpkin chillin', which is a pumpkin stout, actually. And I got a pumpkin cider chillin'. So that's all I got.
Well, whatever you. I mean, we're at 4 beers, and 2 of those. Actually, when you equals out, we're at 5 beer. Well, no, 5 already. So, in case you don't want to do too many, right now we're really sitting at 6 with the 2 pints.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too bad, but you want to do the Oktoberfest, the premier one, or you want to?
It don't matter. I mean, I just don't want you waking up tomorrow going, "Oh, I should have never drank 6 beers like that." And
Right now, my ingrown toenail hurts worse than anything.
yes, well, no doubt.
I need to get that fixed. I don't know how to fix that. It's hard.
Cut it out.
I need to go somewhere, yeah, because it's bothering me. It's not real bad, but it's bad enough.
You can't cut it out yourself.
On the side,
Can't cut it out yourself.
It's not a problem cutting it out.
Grow a set of fucking balls and get a knife and cut it out yourself.
But it's weird. It's weird. I don't know how to cut it out.
You cut the nail and rip it out.
Ow, the whole thing?
Yeah, it's going to hurt like a bitch, but then throw some peroxide on it.
Oh, someone said you put some cotton in between the nail and the skin or something. Stuff some cotton in there.
Well, that would be good if you could do that, but you
I'll see if I
can
can
do it.
Yeah, I'll try to cotton weight first. I don't want to rip nothing out.
Rip
All
that right on out.
Hey, you want to do that? Because we got the Oktoberfest, we got a stout, pumpkin stout, and we got a pumpkin cider. You want to do the pumpkin stout first?
Don't matter if you want to do pumpkin stout or you want to do a pumpkin cider.
Let's do the pumpkin stout, and then we'll do that Oktoberfest that we love. And then we'll pumpkin cider.
But that's going to be 9 beers, 10 beers.
You know, I've done more before.
I know you have, but every time you do past 6 here lately, you're like,
So
my God, my head is.
Oh, wait. So you want to stop right now?
No, I don't care about that. I'm just asking you.
Oh, I'll live.
I doubt it, but let's go on.
All right, yeah, let's do that. The werewolf, the pumpkin stout.
All right, let's do it.
All right, we'll be back in a little bit, my friends.
Yes. Thanks for watching, commenting, subscribing.
Beer Venturas. Do you see his last name? It says Beer Venturas.
I like that. Beer Ventures.
That's his real last name, actually.
Beer Ventures.
Ventures. That was almost Spanish. Beer Venturas.
Whatever.
All right, we'll see you on the next one. We'll be back in about 2 minutes.
All right. Jammer.
Shagdog.